Hello everybody, this is Jeff, the Hawaiian Brocanic. Hey gang, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Project Maxima series. So in this video, I'll be installing some coilovers on my 2013 Nissan Maxima. So the coilovers that I'll be installing today are these REV9 Hyperstreet 2s. Now these coilovers feature monotube shocks and a 32-way dampening adjuster. And it's a pretty budget-friendly alternative to stock. Now, there are a ton of coilovers out there, and I decided to go with something that's kind of middle of the road. So I decided to do the REV9 coilovers, just based off of some pretty good reviews. The adjustability and just the options of being able to adjust the dampening from stiff to soft. So as you can see, these coilovers have this camber adjustment here for the front. And the adjustability too is what really got me. And you can adjust the ride height, to the comfort or for the look. Now, I don't intend to race or do any kind of drifting or anything like that, but I did want an option where I could adjust the height and not sacrifice, drivability, rideability. So I'm going to be doing this in stages. I'm going to do the front struts first and then the rears after. As I go through the process, I'll have some helpful captions throughout the video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll have a link in the description below of where you can get these coilovers. So with that said, let's start brocanicking. Okay, so I got the front struts out. And as you can see, yeah, toasted. So it was time. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is set the ride height. Now there's no need for me to set preload because preload's already been set by the factory, so it makes things a little bit easier. How I'm going to set the ride height is I'm going to take a tape measure here and put it right down here and back out the this piece here to the desired length, and then lock her down here with the lock nut there. Let's keep mechanicking. Okay, so to remove the rear shocks, all you need to do is remove two 13mm nuts, and it pretty much just falls out. As you saw earlier, you got to be careful when you're removing the spring here, because it is loaded. Now, just to be safe, you probably want to stand back or make sure you've got a barrier or something, so when you go to knock this down, the spring doesn't go flying towards you or anything like that. So just be very careful when you're removing this rear spring. So essentially just two bolts. Now they're both 18mm nut and a bolt. Here where the springs were, the coil springs were, and then here where the spindle is at, this is another 18mm bolt. So no nut, just a bolt kind of screws in. So pretty straightforward. Okay, so this is the old shock versus the REV9 rear shock. Now this shock is completely dead. You push it all the way down, it doesn't even back up at all. Pretty much, there's like nothing. So it was already bottomed out. So there's really no need for me to do any adjustment. I'm just going to put it in as is. Now the preload has already been set by the factory, so there's no need for me to mess around with that. And the height, seems to be, where I want it to be at this point, and it's easy for me to adjust. So with that said, let's keep mechanicking. Well, there it is. Coilovers installed. I have it drop down to my desired height. It's really surprising. You could actually drop these pretty low to where the rim is tucked underneath the fender well, but that's way too low. I took it for a test drive, and it rode really nice. So after about a month or so, I'll probably do a review on ride quality. So installation wasn't that difficult. It's just pretty time consuming being that you have to move things out of the way and make sure things line up. I think the hardest part was setting the right height. You have to go the entire gamut of unbolting stuff and then adjusting the base of the shocks, up or down to your desired height. You have to put the tires back on, lower it down, and then, if it's not to your liking, you have to go through the entire process again. For me, it was about maybe 4 or 5 times until I got it dialed in. So now I have a link in the description below of these coilovers if you guys are interested. I really appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Please like this video and subscribe. It helps this channel grow. I have a few more things coming up on the Nissan Maxima. I'll see you guys on the next one. This is your Hawaiian Brocanic. Aloha.